All right, y'all. I'm going to show you how to set up a cost cap campaign in Meta Ads. Some call it a manual bidding campaign. It means the same thing, but the goal of this campaign is to control your costs and cover your downside and give Meta a cost per purchase goal for them to optimize around when you're running ads on Meta. So you're just going to create any campaign. This is an inactive account, so this process isn't going to be exactly the same. But we'll just do a manual sales campaign for the purpose of this. Let's say you're selling shoes, black shoes, that's your campaign name, whatever. And the black shoes, maybe you're selling a leather shoe variation. And with that leather shoe variation, we're going to run it at a certain cost per result goal. So this right here is where you enter in your cost cap. So I would put the highest cost per purchase possible that you can afford and then work backwards from there, because Meta isn't always going to spend the entirety of your budget, because like I said, it covers your downside. So you can set a really aggressive cost per result goal and increase your budget like crazy, knowing that Meta's not going to spend that full budget. So let's say that the most you can pay per purchase is 20 bucks. So we'll do 20 bucks, cost per result goal. I'd put that in the naming convention. So whatever that ad set is based off of, and then put 20 bucks. And in this cost cap campaign, I would actually probably name this like black shoes cost cap, something like that. So now that you're in here, obviously you'd go through this process. Like I showed you, you'd add in that cost per result goal. You'd add in your ad creative. Obviously I don't have any ad creative for this instance, but essentially what you would do now, after you add that ad creative, I would publish it and then continue to duplicate this ad set. So I would click this and click duplicate. You would duplicate this into the original campaign, and then you would just do the same thing. You would do leather shoe, and then maybe you want to do a $15 cost cap ad set, and you change that cost per result goal to $15. Then you could go back to $10. Maybe you want to be a little more aggressive and do like $25. I would do 3 or 4 different ad sets at different cost caps, and try to see which one Meta spends on. Obviously, within that campaign, within that cost cap campaign, you can control the cost at the ad set level, because you're going to set the budget at the ad set level. But this is how you control costs. Obviously, you want to have effective creative as well that you're testing and that you're running. But this is how you can set up a manual campaign to control your costs.